Good morning, everybody. Tammy here, and I hope you are all having a great weekend. I wanted to come on this morning to share a couple of cards that I made over the weekend, actually last week, and finished them up this weekend. But I've been watching Anna Wight, and she makes the most adorable cards using, for the most part, wooden block stamps, and I think she might use clear rubber stamps as well, but I've really been watching all of her videos with her wooden stamp hauls and the adorable cards that she makes. But anyways, I was so excited to see that she's actually doing a series for the month of January, and it's called #Snowmen in January. And she's going to be making snowman cards all through the month. So I had decided that I was going to send a good friend of mine a handmade card each month this year with a small gift. And she loves snowmen, so I had decided I was going to do a snowman card in January and then send her another snowman card in February. So when I saw Anna Wight's video, I'm like, oh, this is perfect, because I'm not done making snowman cards yet. I've collected a lot of wooden stamps, the last few months, and a lot of the lots had snowmen stamps in them. So anyways, I decided to participate in Anna's challenge, I guess it could be called, and maybe at least weekly share a couple of cards that I've done that feature snowman stamps. So, and I think you can probably use, dies or whatever you have, as long as it's snowmen. So this is my first card, and I'm going to show you. Well, here it is. It's this little stamp, and I've layered it up, cut the little stamp pretty much all out around the border of the stamp, and then I just layered that up on some patterned paper, and then a couple of pieces of solid cardstock. And I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but I roughed up the edges of the actual snowman little square. And then he's got all kinds of little embellishments. He has these little, I think these are called itty bitties from Close to My Heart, I believe. And there's this little rhinestones. I did those for his buttons. And then I used my Copic markers, which I have been having so much fun using those again. I had gotten away from coloring with them. Oh gosh, for probably the past few years I haven't done it. So I have been binge watching Anna's videos and Marilyn G, and I love watching them do their coloring and trying to learn from them. It definitely will take me a lot of practice, but Anna just gets the right depth, and I'll link her channel in my description box. The way she colors with her alcohol markers is just amazing to me, and she gets such depth on her images that she stamped out. So I am trying to do some of her little tricks, but hopefully in time it will improve, and I will see the depth in my cards that I see in hers. But anyways, so I used a few colors of green to do his little scarf, and then she also shared a glitter technique that she uses. And so I, of course, when she showed the pen that she used, I went to Amazon and got one of the pens. It's a glue pen that makes it really easy to just kind of draw little lines of glue wherever you want your, here I can get it, wherever you want your glitter to be. So this is it. And this is I used the foam tip of these pens when I used to do pocket letters back when I first started paper crafting, But this actually has, you can see like a metal tip, and then you just squeeze this and the glue flows out, and it's pretty precise. You can, get fine lines of glue. So it's the Zig two-way glue squeeze and roll, and I love it. So they had them on Amazon. I think I got a set of 3 for like $9, so not too pricey. But so I used her technique to add some glitter to the fur going around his little hat. And then, did I show you the stamp? I guess I should have started out with the stamp. This is a JRL design. It's called Wintertime. And this came in one of my big Christmas lots or holiday lots of stamps that I bought, I think on Facebook Marketplace. And look how cute he is. So this is what I turned him into. And I used one of the dies that Anna had that I just fell in love with when she used it on some of her cards. It's the little, what is it called? I don't know, I think she called it like a pine sprig die with the pine cones. But it's from an Impression Obsession, and I love their dies. Just love how they cut. The paper removes so easily from them. They're very nice quality. So that is the die, and then I have a few little extras in there that I saved, but that's how the die comes. The pine cones, and then you get 8 little sprig dies. So love that. And then I used for the background paper here, I embossed it with a sweater embossing folder, and I've had this one for a long time. It's Richard Garay, and is the designer, and I used this a lot when I did pocket letters for winter especially. But I just love how it gives the little sweater. And then the die, I know I started talking about the die, and then I don't think I gave you an up close of what the little sprig looks like that I put on here. And I used Anna's trick for the glitter on the pine cones, using the little pen and placing the glitter. And then I found just a pink sparkly button in my stash and just tied a little bow, strung it through and tied a little bow, which she does that a lot with twine. And I just think that adds such a cute look to the cards. So I copied Anna's little bow that she likes to do. Or she'll just string like twine through the hole, and then she has like little curly tails of the twine sticking out, and that's really cute. So you'll have to check out her videos. But then I distressed around the edge of all of the cardstock with, I believe, vintage photo, probably, just real lightly, just to give it a slight little aged look. And then I, to make the card a little bit stronger, I did the inside with an embossed piece of the paper too, and this is like a blushy pink. And then I just stamped "Have a Happy Day" on, and this was a little greeting farm collection that I have, so that sentiment was in there. But the paper collection that I used for just the patterned paper, I guess, was the only one that I used out of here, I think. It's by Lemoncraft, and it's called This Christmas. Oops, get in frame here. And it's an adorable paper pack. And so look at, I think they give you, oh gosh, I can't remember how many, 4 of each design? Or is it just 2? I'm always terrible at trying to see what the cover says. Anyways, this sweater I thought was cool too. That will definitely be going on one of my snowman cards that I have yet to make. But yeah, just cute. Okay, here's the page that I used. So they give you plenty. I wasn't sad that I had to use that page because I think I might have 3 more in here, so it's okay. But look at all the cute little, the gingham and stuff. That's going to be fun to do. So I really love this paper pad. And this is just a little 6x6, which is perfect for doing cards. And I realize I'm out of frame. So we're going to put this aside. You can get one more look at that one. Oh, and it does say, what does it say? Winter, a time to enjoy the warmth of friendship. So this will be the first card I send to my friend. I'm going to be sending it out this week with something. I think I'm going to find a little cozy snowman mug and maybe some socks or something to put in a package to her. And then here is my second one that I did, and using this little stamp here. And let's see, this one is by the Cottage Stamper. And there's the number if you want it. And again, he came in a lot that I bought off Facebook Marketplace. So fun to use him. And then the paper collection that I used for this is by Minte, and it's Time of Wonder. So I believe I used this piece. Let's see. Yeah, I used this pretty piece right here as one of my layering papers. And so when I colored his scarf, I kind of went by, you know, the colors in the piece of paper that you can see back here. I kind of tried to find my Copics that matched that pretty well. So he was fun to do. He's wonky. I put him on crooked on purpose because I thought he looked cuter being crooked instead of straight. And then I layered up, let's see, I embossed this shimmery green cardstock with the Doris embossing folder, and it looks like it's maybe, it looks like large snowflakes, but this one almost looks like a flower, but I believe it's still a snowflake. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's the green paper. And then, yeah, you can see it better inside here. And then I also used this is one of my favorites, the Paper Studio, just the little dots. I love this one. And I used that for the pink. And then, of course, use some of my dies. The rectangular, I have a nesting set of dies that they have the stitching going all the way around them. I'm not sure you can see it though on here. But then I did a couple, well, maybe 1, 2, 3 little sequins just to kind of add interest to the white. And I used some chunky, they're little iridescent star glitter pieces. So I used that for his little earmuffs and his hat, the little pom-pom on his hat, and then the little fur part there. So it's real iridescent. I hope the camera's picking that up. And little stars. So again, I used, you know what, I think I used my art glitter glue for this chunkier glue. But I bet the pen would work if you just put it on thicker. But art glitter glue worked perfectly for that. And then just used my Copics to try to you know, color him so that he looks a little bit dimensional and he matched the papers that I used. And then here I took a few different fibers. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, and tied them all into a bow and then secured them with this little snowflake brad and put that in the corner. So he's my little wonky snowman. I love him. And he will be the second card that I send to my friend, probably around the beginning of February. And let's see. Or you know what? Maybe with this series that we are doing, I could probably send her a card every couple of weeks to stick with the snowman theme. And I could make some to use next year, of course. But look, here's one of the little pieces of star glitter. They keep popping up everywhere. But I just love them. I think I might just actually pop a little bit of glue there and keep that little star right there. And then this, again, looks a little bit wonky because when I put it down, I realized, oh, I was crooked. I did have, Anna uses this thing called a Stamp-A-Majig, and I found one on eBay. It should be coming this week, and it's for using your woodblock stamp so that you can re-stamp and keep things straight. So I can't wait to get that. It wouldn't have helped me. Just had somebody walk in the room. So interrupting. I need a sign that says recording on my craft room door. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Anyways, so yeah, I'm excited to get the Stamp-A-Majig. And so here's a little, it says, here's to a good day. And this was just in a Stampin' Up set that I have. And let me see if I can find, oh, I think it's called A Good Day. Yep, it is. And here it is, just cute little sayings. And I actually got this off a friend who was selling, she does live sales on YouTube. And one day I tuned into her channel, her live sale, and she had tons of awesome deals on stamp sets. So I got this one. I thought it would just be cute to use. Look at the little bunny. Easter, they're using the little bunny, but it's got all kinds of sentiments and cute little images. So let's see. Okay, and then, yep, I showed you the inside here. And then, so there's that. And then I make sure I stamp the back of them with one of my little, created by hand stamps. And these I have numbered because I was going to do a series of 3 of the little pink and green. These are my favorite colors to use. And so I thought they're pink and green and kind of the shabby look. So there will be another one that I'm working on right now that will be in this little series. So when she receives them, she's going to be receiving all 3 of them at some point this winter. Probably actually January, February, March would work. And then, of course, April, I will send her a cute Easter card. So, which we have to, if we're collecting our wooden stamps, we need to start looking at Easter stuff, all the bunnies, and there's a ton of cute stamps out there to be had. So I hope you enjoyed seeing these. I sure enjoyed creating them, and like I said, I was so excited that she announced she was doing this series and invited anybody that wants to take part in it to just use the hashtag and share what you make. So I will be sharing more as the month goes on. I'll try to do at least 1 or 2 a week because these, like I said, these stamps are so much fun to use. And I've got lots of snowmen to stamp out. So I hope everybody, like I said at the beginning of the video, has had a wonderful weekend and that you have a wonderful, today is Sunday. It's very snowy where I'm at and it's pretty. So hopefully I can stay in my craft room and create a few more of these cards today. So, and I'll be sure to share. So I want to say, I don't know if Anna will see this video, but I'm just going to say thank you to Anna Wight for her inspiration and forcing some of us crafters to, not forcing, but inspiring us to get out our Copic markers or whatever brand alcohol marker you have, or I guess they don't have to be alcohol markers, but and your wooden stamps that you've had or that you've just gathered up, in the craze of collecting all the cool wooden stamps. I just want to thank her because it's a joy to see her videos and what she creates, and then to sit and do it yourself with all of the products that she uses and recommends and her secrets that she shares. It's just a lot of fun. So thank you, Anna, and thank you everybody for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.